products and services, to me, a keynote speech is a product to me. It's anything that you're trading for money is a product to me. So if you're providing a service or you're doing fundraising or you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, it's still a product and service in my eyes. The reason I want you to have a list of them, and I'm not saying you have to have a price point at every single one of these price points. The reason I want you to have different price points is you don't know where your marketplace is going to jump in with you. You don't know. And if you say, well, no, that's too expensive, well, you're making the judgment before you're letting the market. Years ago, I started a coaching program. It's about 10 years now. And the way it came up, actually, was I needed to make payroll. It was seriously, it was a Friday, and I needed 20 grand by Monday to make payroll, and I had people who hadn't paid me yet that I expected the money to come in, and I haven't gotten the receivables in. So I had about $200,000 in receivables, but I didn't have any money. And I'm thinking, what am I going to do? I got to pay these people or let them off or, stall them or something else. So I talked to my buddy Randy. I said, Randy, I got to figure something out here. He goes, send out a sales letter. Of course, that's his answer to everything. Just send out something. All right, okay, fine. So I sat down. I wrote a sales letter for a coaching program. $10,000 for 6 months. Join Ford's inner circle of, blah, 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 blah. You get all my success library. I mean, I threw everything in. I'll do a critique on your website. I'll look at your sales copy. I'll do marketing. I'll do all this stuff. It was relevant at that point. All right. So I put all these things into the package, and I sent out the email on a Friday. Didn't know what was going to happen. On Monday, I got 9 people that paid $10,000 for my shopping cart. Wow. And I was like, holy crap, this thing works, right? Now, you would think that that's really cool. And, you made 90 grand. Let me tell you, that next 6 months sucked. Every single person thought that they owned me. So I had 9 full-time jobs. It was not fun. I mean, by the time I got done, I probably made $2 an hour. But I made payroll, I covered the gap, and I made it work. But the point is that what I figured out later was I didn't need to give them the success library. They didn't care. All they wanted was access to me. So once I changed the program, shortened the date, now it's a very successful program, and I found out what works. But I had to test it and let the marketplace tell me. But I didn't know if they'd spend 10 grand. I mean, I didn't know. So it worked out well. I always tease Randy because his was 10 grand for a year and mine was 10 grand for 6 months. And now mine's 10 grand for 3 months.